If you are enjoying the story so far and need more Dungeons and Dragons in your life, I invite you to check out another group called the Long Past Podcast. They are working their way through heroism and tragedy in the events of the Chragan War. Their name and link are in the description below. Adran, Thía, and Del stand in a canyon of sand and stone, breathing heavily among the dead hobgoblins. They are silent not out of respect, but in shock, as they regard a brief note left by their friend Varin, that he has found and followed a trail, entirely alone, in otherwise terrifyingly dangerous lands. Their Crusovian allies approach, and nearby, geysers project jets of deadly boiling steam into the sand-filled sky. Now let's get into it. Welcome back to the Land of the Hunter. It is 20 minutes after 6 in the evening, on the 101st day of the elves' campaign against the hobgoblins, and the elves have slain a hobgoblin scouting party and its varied predators. Surrounded by blinding sand, the elves await news of their missing companion Varin, who has taken it on himself to find, if I can move myself to the right map, there we go, the enemy encampment. With travel and previously scouting, Thía and Varin both have only 1 hour of travel left before they begin forcing their march, though Varin has managed to commandeer a fallen enemy's camel. Previously, Thía did also activate the white marble elephant figurine, which has enabled them to extend their travel for now, and it will remain as an elephant until 4 p.m. on the 102nd day. Del, Thía, and Adran have all had the benefits of a short rest, as it will take Varin an hour and 15 minutes. It might help if I do this. And this. There we go. So this is where we're starting. So Varin has taken an hour and 15, so you all can take the benefits of a short rest, however that looks for all of you. Zoom out here.
I'll have to bring up my page, since I was having trouble earlier.
That would, yeah, I was going to say that would probably be helpful. Varin is scouting and using his various features from Landstride. Out of curiosity, as it is still sandy in the air, it's getting darker as we're heading deeper into evening. And for now, we're going to leave Adran, Thía, and Del. I imagine at least one of those three is rather perturbed with Varin for just taking off like that. Although, to be fair, Varin did leave behind a note.
All depends on how much food he brings back with him.
Yeah.
We're going to move now to Varin, who will arrive at the hobgoblin camp in about 5 minutes. Twilight casts its shadows over the pale grasses and stony outcroppings. Climbing to the crest of a low hill on top of a rounded peninsula, Varin observes the camp. Each corner of the camp has been protected by a tall hill of dirt, dug and dragged from the surrounding land. Visible over the constructed hills is a single hill, on which stands a large tent. As I said, Varin has not quite gotten to the camp yet. Oops. So what he will do... So, let me first actually go by my notes here. My apologies. The evening is cool and dry, and dim light imposes the light obscurement condition. Give me 1 second. There we go. For those with dark vision, this means that within the radius of their sight, they treat the environment as normal light. But beyond that range, they have disadvantage on sight-based perception checks. For passive perception, this is represented by a -5 adjustment. This also means that wood elves, or those with the skulker feet, can attempt to hide without completely breaking lines of sight. And I apologize, I just realized that what I did pulled both of you to where Varin is. So let me fix that for you real quick.
I can't see.
The top of this plateau rises above the cloud of sand, which has blanketed the land below. Looking at the size of the camp as dusk deepens, Varin quickly realizes that merely announcing his presence in any way would be rather foolish. Instead, he's going to scout the camp, both by infiltrating and then checking for the trail this group had to have left. First, while Varin prepares his magic and skills and features, let's move into the camp itself and meet 2 of those on guard. Freshfoots, you are on guard at the central tent or at the gate. It is your duty this night to keep watch and alert the camp should any undue monstrous presence make its unfortunate way into our presence. Who would like to introduce themselves first?
Well, as the most dangerous and most competitive guard on... Which gate are we dealing with right now?
Your choice.
I'll start with the north gate.
Excellent.
As the most dangerous and most competitive guard up here on the north gate, I'll start, as my name is Grubneck, and these other guys still owe me meat for losing the game last night.
Ooh. And Grubneck, I think you are not alone in glorying on that. Who is your companion on guard, Freshfoot Grubneck?
Oh wait, are you talking about me?
Yes.
Oh, I was trying to figure out the punchline of this one joke from this other guard that told me somewhat earlier, and somehow ended up with saying a sandwich. I didn't get it too much, but I just was thinking about it.
And
oh, I'm sorry. You want me to actually tell you my name? Oh, sorry.
Indeed. And you should also be getting your character sheet as a hobgoblin Freshfoot.
There is my goblin sheet right there.
I clicked the wrong button. There we go.
So you could probably edit this out later, but was I supposed to actually come up with a character name in all this?
If you have one, fantastic.
If I don't, I'll just make one up on the spot.
Valid.
Long Fang. that one tooth you have remaining.
Gore-Trek.
Freshfoot Gore-Trek. He's a little slow.
The town is that way.
What town?
If you don't understand the movie reference, you don't get it. Okay, so...
Alright, so you two are on guard at the north gate. It is the first watch of the night. You should have your own ability to see based on your dark vision range. I will give you a chance right now to familiarize yourself with the character sheets, because I understand, you know, these are NPC character sheets that you're using.
Yeah.
Is it
Varin?
supposed to have anything?
Sorry? At the top left, you should see the words character sheet, bio, and info, attributes, and abilities. Click on the character sheet button.
Yeah, I'm there. It's basically empty.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate then. All right.
2 proficiency
in that
bonus and
case-
everything else is basically flatlined.
Yeah, in that case, I apologize, but if you have a relevant question, like, hey, what's my ability score? You'll have to ask, and I'll have to tell you. For now, you have 60-foot range dark vision. Your passive perception is 12, which...
Sorry.
Oh?
It changed. It added info.
Oh, well, there you go. Let's see. Did I remember to put that note in here? Let me check. I did. I just have to scroll to it. Yay. All right. So, in order to, for both of you, you currently have a passive perception of 12 for hearing.
Yes.
And in order to see past your dark vision range, you would have a passive perception of 7. Within your dark vision range, you treat it as 12. Make sense?
Sure.
Excellent.
Maybe.
So while you two quickly familiarize yourselves with your new sheets, Varin is making his approach towards the camp. Approaching quietly, stealthily, or at least trying to. If I can figure out where I put that one little note, and...
I'm not really seeing anything for passive... What was it? The passive...
Passive perception will be
Is
in
that...
your skills section, right underneath skills. So you have your basic stat information, like armor class, hit points, speed, ability scores, skills, and senses. Senses is where you'll find passive perception, 12, dark vision, 60.
Is that supposed to be on character mancer, or is that bio and information?
Character sheet.
Character sheet. Or is it
so Varin has moved
attributes and abilities? Nope.
No, you want character sheet. Varin has cast Longstrider, attempted to hide, not done well, and he's going to dash forward and take another bonus action to hide. Hopefully he'll do better than a nat 1. Well, a 17 is better than a nat 1. Varin is making his way quietly and stealthily towards the darkening camp. If I can get my screens to move appropriately. Here we go. For the two of you, the evening is much as the last evening. Pretty boring. You haven't had much action for several weeks now. And you two can fill me in on what you think your mission is out here in the desert, and any particular instances you think might be relevant information for 2 bored freshfoot guards.
Sorry, just a second. Well, I'm just glad it's not raining on us. That the sun is going down, or gone down, so we're not cooking anymore in our armor.
Where
Other
actually,
than that, I want something to eat.
Oh.
Preferably something still fresh and warm.
So basically,
I think
we're
you were
searching for rain.
I don't know. I'm just glad it's not raining. Being outside in the rain sucks.
Okay.
I'm just glad it's not.
I still am slightly lost with my character sheet because I'm not seeing skills. I'm seeing abilities, background, equipment, spells, features, bio, and review.
Did you hit
Try-
edit sheet directly? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, what I did is I clicked on the attributes and abilities, and then I clicked back to character sheet, and that actually kind of seemed to clear it up.
Yeah, no, that's not happening for me.
Not happening for you.
Pipe down. So it comes the very bored and disinterested command from the dark eye to the east. Excuse me, who's standing on the watchtower.
Yes, sir. I started off loudly and kind of quickly start dropping my voice as I finished saying that.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Perception. I don't want to see that. Oh wait, there it is. Oh, it finally worked for me. Oh, I just had it upside down.
A minor difference. As mentioned, Gortrek is a little slow. Grubneck, you're never really entirely sure how exactly you got teamed up with such a slow watch partner, but there it is. It happens. Out of curiosity, do either of you have any thoughts, suspicions, rumors about your mission out here in the desert?
Presumably, we will be killing something at some point. And I'm not sure what else. I mean, if we get to kill something, we get to kill something. That's the main thing. And hopefully not die doing it.
I thirst for killing because I like it. And I'm here because I am not at home. Haha. I think I said that right.
One of the other Freshfoots gives Grubneck a rather sullen look. He's rather annoyed because he's actually one of those you beat rather severely in last night's wrestling competition. Just wondering, did I hear something on the wind just now?
Just my stomach growling.
Told you should have eaten dinner before you came on watch.
Someone was supposed to pay up.
Not my fault. Gortrek lost the bag. And another Freshfoot grumbles and adds in, "How long do you think it's gonna be before we hear what the ravens brought back?"
Before we hear what?
What them ravens brought back. You might recall that not long ago, if I can find my notes, about an hour ago, before you two came on watch, various ravens came rushing back into camp in a frenzied flock, basically. Here we go. I found my notes. Now I can open my notes slowly. So they would have gotten into the camp at around 5:30, and it's now about 6:30. So yeah, and no one's heard anything. But you would know that the infantry scouts that departed a day ago to scout the Boiling Lands They took a bunch of raven messenger birds with them.
Did they bring back any fish?
Most, but not all, of the freshfoot guards turn and give you a long, pitying look, Gortrek.
You do know way out there beyond the sands is the ocean. Or at least some form of water. So they should be bringing back fish.
That's a myth. Ocean ain't nothing real.
Hmm.
Do you have anything to add to that, Grubneck?
That's not what OSHA says.
Nothing. Not at the moment. No.
Okay. Anything to add about, or to spread about rumor-wise about what those messenger ravens might have, what word the messenger ravens might have brought back?
Food?
Technically, they are food, so yes, I suppose that's accurate.
Ooh, yes, I am accurate.
I'm trying to think real quick. No, I'm drawing. Sorry,
Did you
Grubneck's got
it down?
Grubneck's drawn a blank.
Governor's like, kind of like wiggling a finger around his ear, coming out some gunk on it, and just kind of staring at it, and trying to figure out where it all came from.
Well, it came from your
Maybe
ear.
planning on wiping it on Gortrek's shoulder or something. I heard, says one of the freshfoots, leaning close. I heard the ravens came back. Don't tell it from me, but I heard that the cook heard that there weren't no message with any of the birds.
You mean they're being silent about what they saw?
You don't think One Eye forgot to close the gate on them again, do you? Let the whole pack go without even putting a message on them?
Well, he's done that before, but I don't think he would have done that again, not after the last time he got disciplined.
Ugh. Surprised he's still walking after that one.
That's why we don't make no mistakes. I'm down, says one of the dark eyes.
And I'll just grab next to the elbow of the guard next to him. Yeah, shut up!
Oi! Hey, Gortrek, says one of the guards.
Huh?
How much you want to bet that we're gonna find those scout tribe members kicking it up and taking their ease out here in the desert, huh?
Oh, I don't know about that, but maybe we'll find something other than the scouts.
Like what?
Oh, no. We're gonna find the scouts finding more other scouts. And then finally we will find those scouts that find their scouts.
Don't you remember the whole cohort of scouts that disappeared that brought us up here in the first place?
Wait a second.
You don't think they just got lost in the trees, did you?
Wait. Deserts don't have trees.
That's kind of the point, knucklehead.
Right. Although I did remember hear Tembor say something about a couple of scouts coming this way, and it seems like every single time we have an encampment of our men, they just seem to just pick them off and completely slaughter them. So maybe these guys are a little more tough than we think they are.
I just realized I forgot to do something earlier. My bad. Varin has slunk his way into the camp. Sorry for interrupting both your conversation.
Go ahead.
And made his way to the central command tent. And he's going to take a new stealth action once getting there. But this time, he has utilized hide in plain sight. So now he's got a stealth check of 26. Please continue with your conversation. I apologize for not doing that earlier.
So I think these guys are probably really, really hard to beat. So we need to find a better way to beat them before they beat us.
I'll give you a hint. You get your axe all nice and real shiny sharp. Then you hit him in the head with it.
Why do you
Then you hit
sound
him in the
like
head
a
again.
Southern Goblin?
What? What'd you say?
I said, why do you sound like a Southern Goblin?
I don't know. I'm not well practiced with my accents.
Wait a second, Pa. I'll grab them horses and put them in the stall over there yonder.
Do you think it's true that out there in the west they found them world enders, them elves?
Yes. No.
Elves are
No.
myth.
Yes.
It's just
Yes.
gonna be another big pack of gnolls, don't you think?
No. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes.
Gortrek, I bet you think a gnoll ate your left sock.
It did not. It ate my right one.
It tried and it choked. Kind of forgot to wash it last year.
Well, when was the last time you washed your right sock?
Last year. Or no, wait, the year before.
Oh. Well. So where do we get our socks from?
Where to what, sorry?
Well, where do we get our socks from? Because mine have a couple of holes in them.
I'm gonna guess off the things you kill.
Well, no, I thought we tied those things around our belts. Sometimes we even take them and make them into belts.
Wow.
Wow, we do.
Going to use my favorite enemy. That button. And I used the wrong thing, but that's okay. I should have used that button. With advantage, because I'm silly. There we go. So Varin will get a 34 to track. Several of the other Freshfoots, keeping their voices low so the Dark Eyes don't hear and report, start bringing up mention of the missing, the utterly destroyed scout cohort to the west, and the sudden disappearance, and the rumor that let me check my character names here. Give me 1 second. Here we go. The rumor that Master Nagaroth has been in contact with the two leaders of this cohort. You may recall that an unprecedented action has occurred in that 2 infantry cohorts have been combined for this particular mission.
Did you done hear about that one that kind of did the whole whatchacolor?
The who, the what, and what color?
You know, the ones that kind of disappeared. You know?
Those lazy scouts.
Were they?
Yeah, the scouts were the ones who went to the west. The way I heard it, the entire entire group of them got wiped out by an army of them elves. Filthy world enders.
Oh, wow.
Take it from me, if those world enders are back, we're gonna have a really rough time of it.
How do we stop world enders?
Cut their heads off.
Well, if anybody gets too close to them, they cut their heads off first.
Simple.
No,
You walk up in front of it and keep trying to stab it. While you do that, I'll kill it from behind.
But
I've heard of elf kind.
first.
Sorry, what was that, Gortrek?
Wouldn't that mean I get killed first before you kill it? Why can't we both go in and kill it?
That's what we're doing. We just gotta work together. You go in from the front, and I'll kill it from behind. Don't worry. I'll take care of your gold for you after this fight's done.
Oh, you will? Oh, thanks. You're the best.
Just remember, you go straight for the front. I'll take the back.
Okay, I'll go for his legs so that way he won't run anywhere.
Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that there are some elves that can hide in the shadow of the noonday sun right in front of you, and you wouldn't even know they were there.
Oh, but we could sniff them. I mean, sniff
the sun's shining. All you gotta do is open your eyes and look right in front of you.
But if he's hiding in plain sight, that means we can't see him with our own eyes. We're gonna need one of those like special spells that we can see like through the plain sight of our own eyes.
Or you learn the trick to finding the guy hiding in front of you. Want to know what it is?
Sweet fruit?
It's like kind of slam a fist on your head. You open your eyes, dolt.
Ow! Ah! Yeah, but how do I open my eyes and see past my own eyes?
Freshfoot, Scrubneck,
funny face
and Gortrek.
Oh, we're being called and summoned.
Since you two, the dark eye glares menacingly, have so much free time on your hands, both of you can take a step outside the gate and make a round. Make sure there ain't nothing coming up on the corners and flanks.
Alright.
Move.
Roger, Captain.
I'll open the gate and say, after you.
Why, thank you. Wait.
I'm gonna grab you and just kind of shove you out the gate. And then I'll look and see what happens.
The dark eye is watching you specifically, Grubneck, kind of with an expression of, well.
Yeah.
You can grab two of your You can grab two of the tokens and move them outside if you so wish. And if you want, you can give me perception checks and or survival checks. For the purposes of this, it would be basically for the perception, just click the word perception +2. For survival, click the word wisdom with the number 11 underneath it. Does that make sense?
Wait, say that part again.
I clicked perception, but I don't know if it did anything. Hold
It's
on.
probably thinking. Okay, rolled on my end. Okay, so within the range of your dark vision, you get 21.
Yeah.
Are you trying to bend your vision and look past that?
I'm sorry, what?
Once I find my mouse. Are you trying to look beyond your dark vision range?
I'm gonna sniff the air first.
Okay, give me a perception check.
I'm gonna roll a dice
Varin?
because the rolling off the chart
Yeah.
does not seem to be working well.
No worries. Varin's going to use his inspiration point for advantage on his stealth check.
Okay, anyway.
You rolled a nat 20 for a total of 22, and Varin still beat you. Varin, well, actually, come to think of it, Varin doesn't even leave a scent trail. I almost forgot. He has a certain feature. Gortrek, do you want to give any perception checks, survival checks, either or both?
I want to try to sniff him out.
You certainly can try. There it is. I knew I would
I'm just
find
gonna
a
like
feature
raise
eventually.
my arms right in front of him and just kind of like fan out my armpits a little bit.
Gortrek closes his eyes, takes a deep whiff, and oh my goodness, that did not smell good.
I'm not sure if I rolled it or anything.
Yeah.
Roll d20 plus 2.
I was gonna say, trying to roll off the character sheet does not seem to be working right.
Ah, so you actually rolled regularly.
Yeah.
So what was it, D20 plus 2 you said?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's go D20 plus 2.
And Grubneck, you can check the feature I just put in the chat. Varin's 14th level ranger ability to vanish and not be tracked by any non-magical means.
Yep.
So that's an 11 on Gortrek's sniff check. Yeah, it's been a while since Grubneck's actually bathed.
Yeah. I've got heavy congestion in my nose. Ugh.
To the right.
Grubneck, you could, especially it's definitely your imagination. It must be because you've been listening to all these rumors of the ideas of what elves can do. But it's almost like there's a brief impression in your mind that some hideous elf is out there in the shadows watching you, possibly sniggering at you. Entirely fanciful, of course.
I'm gonna heft my spear and just kind of make sure it's ready to throw. Or sorry, I'm not sure what. I think I do have a spear. Yes.
Having listened in on the hobgoblin cohort's leaders, Varin has snuck back out of the camp, and he will take an hour to scout the area. And he's also going to attempt to find himself a wild bird, which is a beast, so he gets advantage to hunt that. And at 20, he finds a wild bird. And he's going to cast Animal Messenger on the bird to have it take a report back to Adran. And we're going to leave Gortrek and the intrepid Grubneck at this time. Say goodbye, you filthy hobgoblins.
Goodbye, you filthy Hey.
Nice.
And once I finish moving my map around, it'll take me one moment. Oof, excuse me. I got so wrapped up in the conversations and rumors and mongering, and I failed to pay adequate attention to the time. Sorry, everyone. Okay.
That's a good sign.
Meanwhile, in another side of the desert,
Adran, during Varin's unexpected absence, you have the chance to examine the bodies of the slain hobgoblins of this apparent scouting group. Please give me investigation checks, sir.
and I'll do it with, and I can do it with advantage if I use my inspiration point, right?
Correct.
All right. Gonna throw that on advantage. Go investigation.
I'll cast guidance. Yeah.
All right, and add a d4 to a total of 24.
Yes, I did cast guidance on you.
Adran,
What?
add a 1d4 to that 24.
Oh.
As Dell is going to attempt
Yes.
to help you with guidance.
Giving you nice advice.
Don't look over there, look over there. That is a total of 25, which more than matches the DC I said. Well done. Saving that. Hang on a second. Eventually it'll figure out what I'm trying to do. Here we go. Sort of. There we go. After screening out the sand and brushing off the dead bodies, Adran, you find that the group of hobgoblins were wearing two different styles of armor. Each suit of armor bears a symbol of a red gold sun centered over the chest, but half of them are displaying a mace head clutched in a fist. The other half depict a scarred bear's head. The leading hobgoblin was carrying a crudely drawn map of the area. With your success, you'll be able to study the scrawled out notations here. It seems they've been surveying the geological activity in this region, and the reports indicate increasing temperatures and more frequent geyser eruptions than before. It is nearly 8 in the evening when a raven comes flapping through the barely moonlit night, arrowing straight at you, sir. It lands on the ground, looks you up and down, and then opens its beak to speak in Varin's voice. This is animal messenger in effect, and yes, you would recognize the effects of this. To note, on its left leg is tied a small leather scroll. The bird, in Varin's voice, the bird says, Adran, I found the trail the scouts left and followed it back. I found their camp. Please see the message attached to this bird's leg.
Okay. Got the message.
As soon as you remove the... Sorry?
I said I got the message removed from the bird's leg.
Yes, as soon as you take the scroll, the bird suddenly shakes itself a little, looks around, gives a terrified squawk, and immediately bolts for open air. Varin's scroll is succinct and to the point. 2 elephants with harnesses and platforms for carrying people. 377 hobgoblins.
$377, you said?
Yes.
377 hobgoblins.
At the base is a scratched out note. Their leaders intend to go into the region where we killed their scouts.
Oh.
They're going to wait for the sand to die down, roughly about noon tomorrow.
So wait, that's basically where we were, right?
It's basically come noon, they're going to come right here.
Wow.
Where we are.
So we know exactly where they're going. They know exactly
and
where
how
they're
many
heading,
there are.
and how many is coming. Think we could definitely take this advantage and come up with a really good plan of attack.
One of the Krusovian leaders catches your attention. We outnumber them. That's not a problem. What is a problem is this terrain. We can't move effectively here, not with our numbers. We've already found a couple of spots where some people almost went right through the ground into boiling water, or worse.
What would be really incredible is to lead them into a trap and then have our entire army surround them. And just...
For that, Adran, please give me an investigation check. We're going to have a little contest. And yes, you can add your D4 from guidance to this. Not that you need it. So, Adran,
I'll still roll just for yuck's sake.
Okay. I assume, Del, you're okay with casting guidance?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Let's just say that with a 29, you've definitely outmatched at least one hobgoblin leader's wits. Let's see how you do against the other one. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check, sir. Ooh, I get a nat 20. Let's see what you got. Oh, yes, and you can add 1d4. Adran?
Say what now?
Another investigation check, and if Del wants, you can cast it with a d4, or make it with a d4. $18 plus. Where's the d4? Are you there? Okay, there you are. Oh, interesting. So you don't match the wits of one of them. So you match wits with you beat one, but you fail to meet the other. All right. Let me check my notes here. Okay. What I'll say is, yes, you can certainly try to lead them into a trap. That's definitely a good idea. However, where do you think a good trap would be? Where do you think it would be a good place to set a trap, and how would you get them to the trap? How do you bait them? And where do you lead them to? Sorry, what was that, Thía?
Thía could offer to go out scouting and to try to find an ideal location if you want to give me an idea of what you're looking for.
Well, since there are positions here and there that have boiling water almost in surrounding us, what would be a great idea is to get them close enough to one of these boiling waters, and then, I don't know, maybe use my gust of wind spell and push them into the boiling water.
That might work for a few of them.
Yeah, a few of them.
There's a few
I'm not
more
saying for all of them. I'm still coming up with more ideas here and there. We could have some people hiding in and among the sand, and then once they hit a certain spot, or they hit like or grab like some sort of a decoy, then that'll be a cue for them to sprout up out of their hiding spot and then attack that horde. And, certain little areas around.
By the way, Del, did you want to add anything to this? Any magic crafting?
See, might be able to cast divination if we. Let me think here. I'm not going to cast it. I'm just going to put it up real quick.
You're not going to cast it?
I'm not casting it right now. I'm just putting it up to double check.
Action to cast. Targets yourself. See the text. As far as like anything that's worth 25 gold, that would be most, if not all of that would be at least one of any of our healing plant items.
Yeah. Although I think we might want to wait until we have a few options of what areas we think might be good. And then if it seems appropriate, maybe I could cast this to see if the one we're thinking really has a good chance or not of helping us.
So do you want to have Thía try and scout out some of the landscape before Del casts this?
Yeah, I think so.
Adran, what are your
Does that
thoughts?
sound,
Adran?
Adrian?
Yep,
Does that sound like a plan?
that does.
All right. Thía, once I get my notes for Thía, hang on one second. There we go. You have spent the last 3.5 hours working on impact smoke bombs. Please roll me 1d6 plus your intelligence modifier, that's 1, 3 separate times. So 1d6 plus 1, 3 times. Let's see how many smoke bombs you've made.
Just a second.
You've made a total of 17 smoke bombs.
Wow.
Wow. Nice.
Well done. A runner comes rushing up to you and informs you of Adran's wish. He wants you to travel. Bear in mind, you only have about 1 hour left. Do you want to trance first and then travel?
Yes.
Okay. You're heading for your rest when Varin strolls back into camp, looking a little winded, and without his captured camel. Fortunately, without a level of exhaustion. He's muttering something about boiling water, death traps, and horrible mud pits. And the loss of a camel. Thía, you can take a long rest, and then head out come the dawn. Varin will cast non-detection to make sure that there's at least one... Actually, you know what? What he's going to do is cast non-detection twice. Once to create an area where we can rest without being scryed on, and once on you specifically, Thía. So you cannot be targeted by divination spells for like 8 hours.
Can't hurt.
It's pretty good.
Indeed. Alright, Thía. You're going to head out. And Varin's going to drop a word of wisdom in your ear. There are a lot of monsters out there. Might be a really good idea to go very, very stealthily and not get any sort of attention. If you want to travel stealthily, you can do so, but noted, sir. But you have to travel at a slow pace, 2 miles per hour. Unfortunately, you're not a ranger, and you cannot travel at normal speed and alone at stealth. Thía, how do you want to go about this?
Real quick, while she's taking her long rest, Dell's gonna replace one of the spells in her ring of spellstorming with Pass Without Trace.
Okay. Noted. Do keep in mind, this won't increase your speed while traveling stealthily.
Right. But it just improves my stealth.
Yep.
And it also means
And
I
makes
cannot
it
be
so you
tracked,
cannot be tracked by magical means.
except by magical means, yes.
Okay, so you have that in your spell. Ring of Spellstorming. Nice. Well done, Del. So are you still going to travel at slow speed?
Hold on just a second. Trying to make adjustments real quick. There we go. Which, double check the time.
Welcome back,
Oh, it
sir.
only lasts up to 1 hour. Dang it.
Yeah, there is that.
I thought it lasted longer than that. Okay,
1 hour.
Sorry, what was your question?
In order to travel stealthily, you have to travel at a slow pace, 2 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'll start with that for now.
Okay. You can choose whichever direction you want to travel. The direction, for the purposes of this, the direction doesn't really matter so much. The distance is what matters. How far do you want to travel in the first hour?
As far as I can at a slow pace.
Alright. Give me a perception check. Skulker is going to remove the disadvantage from all sight-based perception checks made in dim light conditions. This is dawn of day 102. It is cold. And wind is starting to rise. That's a good perception check, but it does not match the DC I set. Do you wish to continue traveling?
Yes.
You travel another 2 miles. You travel another 2 miles. You've now gone a total of 2 hours out. So let's have you give me another perception check. The wind is starting to rise. Not what I'm looking for. You just keep missing it just a little bit at a time. You still have not found a good spot. You want to travel a little bit further.
Did we discuss any kind of timeline before Thea headed out? I don't think we did.
You did not.
Okay, I'll keep going out.
You do know that the hobgoblins are aiming to reach our region at around noon. You've traveled for 2 hours.
Yeah, let's say I traveled out for 2 hours. I want to basically turn and run parallel to where we were.
Okay. Then you can give me another perception check as you travel another hour.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good.
That's actually the exact DC I set for this third and final check. You find a canyon with 2 open ends, branching ravines, and a wide floor. Seems like a pretty ideal spot.
Okay. Can I run? Well, let's see. I've been gone 3 hours. Dawn was what time do you think? 6 a.m. or what?
Dawn, because we're now in, I believe, winter in the desert. Dawn is probably going to be around, 7.
Okay, so I definitely want to start heading back.
Yes.
Can I make 2 more checks on my way back?
You can attempt to do so, but you have found a good spot.
Okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
You can if you want.
For this first one, keep looking.
Inspiration will give you will put you at normal because the sand is starting to rise.
Wait, so am I at disadvantage now, or?
Yes, because sandstorms will cause disadvantage on sight checks. Strong winds will cause disadvantage on ranged attacks. So basically, we don't want to fight anyone until probably afternoon. Did you want to go ahead and give me perception checks, or do you want to just head back?
I'll give a perception check, but I'll just cancel the advantage. That's probably a disadvantage, though.
Should be a disadvantage. 22, you do spot. Darn it, I just closed that note. I thought I closed. There it is. 22, you spot a wide peninsula among some hills. It has only one easily accessible slope to the top. Kind of a uphill dead end, if you will.
I wonder if we can use that to the trap. I'll use my inspiration on the last one to be able to do a check at normal.
Okay.
Come on, give me something good. Nope. Never mind.
Nope. You don't spot anything else. You found roughly 2 sites. Do you share this with Adran and Dell upon your return?
Yeah. So one of them was like a peninsula with a one-axis route, and the other was some type of cave. Was it?
A wide canyon, not cave.
Okay.
With several branching ravines and at least 2 entrances and exits. Dell, do you want to cast divination?
Yes.
Adran, did you have a question or a comment?
I'm sorry, what now?
So I was asking if you had a question or a comment.
Wait. I can only listen to one person talking at a time.
Yeah.
Very well. Adran, Thía comes back into the camp. Dawn is fast on her heels.
Yes.
She shares that she has found 2 sites for battle. One is a peninsula, with only one easily accessible route up. And so basically it's an uphill dead end. The other option is a canyon that is wide at its base, has several branching ravines, and at least 2 entrances and exits.
I'd rather take that one with the huge canyon and at least 2 entrances, 2 exits, than having something that's more along the lines of Helm's Deep.
I was gonna say if we
Del,
got
would
the
you-
Helm's Deep one, we could try and set up a trap with either one. I was thinking if we split up our force into 2 groups, one being about 3/4, the other being 1/4 of our group, and hide the 1/4 or something, so it can try to strike from behind.
I
I guess we could actually probably do that on either map. Do you got a preference for the box canyon though?
The box canyon, we could probably split our forces up evenly to the point where we would actually allow them to come through one entrance, and then basically once they're in the middle of the canyon, block them off so that they have no way of exiting anywhere. And then we just force all of our infantry on them.
Thea, I meant to ask you a quick question. I didn't see a stealth check. Did you actually roll a stealth check?
I didn't, but I could roll that for you now if you'd like.
Yes, please. Just for posterity's sake.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
One stealth check, please. So that's a 29. Per the rules, because you are mapping the terrain, you're not paying attention to threats. You have no idea if you even passed monsters.
Yeah.
Though it's a fair guess that you probably did. Adran, it sounds like you're aiming more at the idea of the canyon rather than the dead-end peninsula.
Yes, definitely going to go for the canyon.
The only thing I'd say is if we're trying to trap them and force them to fight it out completely to the end, I think that would work better with the box canyon, or with the peninsula. Where there's nowhere else for them to go if we can catch them in the middle. If we do it in the canyon, I feel like that makes it harder to trap them in there. Is that what you want? But you still want to go for the canyon?
Yeah, mostly.
Or do you want Del to cast divination to see if the canyon would work better for trapping them or not?
I mean, just talking to one of the Chrysovian leaders, they said, based on the fact that we have an army of 377 hobgoblins coming towards us, they said that the amount of men that we have with us, we can easily take them. I'm just looking at the best possible opportunity to completely annihilate this 377 that's coming towards us. And I thought better if we might as well just bring them in an area to where they least expect an attack to actually be happening. Because if they head towards the peninsula where there's a dead end, they think, oh no, there is something that's going to happen here. Now, looking at the fact that the canyon has 2 exits, 2 entrances, we could still split our forces up to the point where we can hold down each of those points. So that way, nobody can escape. Basically,
Okay.
what we're trying to get at.
So how about we'll set a plan to trap them in the canyon
Yep.
by splitting our force into 2 groups, do you think?
We can.
So Del could cast divination to see if we split our force into 2 groups, and try to trap them in the canyon, are we likely to have a great victory? Does that sound reasonable?
Yes.
And is that what you're
Okay.
doing then, Del?
Yeah. I'll cast divination for that.
And take away one of your components. One of your
Working on it.
your healing ingredients, excuse me.
Yeah.
You receive a curious vision. Victory hangs in the balance above the canyon. It seems like it's a good option, but something's missing. There is a reaper that hovers nearby the canyon. If a certain condition is not met, could be a lot of death. But as you turn and survey the land, as you are turned to Del in the vision of your mind, you see what has been referenced to as the boiling lands, the land with all the geysers and sulfurous waters. For a brief second, it seems quiet and peaceful. And as the sun reaches its zenith in the sky above, the ground is touched by a fell hand. Fire and water and stone envelop this region with the violence and death for all who remain nearby.
That last part about the destruction of anyone who remains, that's kind of more where we are now at the geysers? Or not the geysers, but the
Yes.
boiling water?
The geysers are where the boiling lands. So
And
where we
when it
are
came to
right
the
now,
canyons,
the canyon, there is a component missing, but it seems to be our best chance for success.
so I'll basically report back to Del that this area seems like it's about to turn very dangerous.
Oops.
The canyon seems like we have a good chance of success, but we're missing a detail, and I kind of want to advise. I wonder if maybe we should set a third group of our Crusovians aside as a reserve force to be able to respond for unexpected threats or something.
Varin's actually going to pipe up. That's why I rolled an insight check. We're going to go with the 15, not 17, because I somehow pushed the button twice. We don't need to split our Crusovian friends 3 separate ways. Let them handle the body of the hobgoblins. We take their leaders, ambush them, cut down their leaders, and let the Crusovians handle the rabble. If we can kill their leaders, it'll leave them disorganized. Your thoughts, Adran?
You read my mind. I basically wanted to get the whole group in there so that we can at least focus on the leaders. And you said it best. We take out their leaders. Everybody else is disorganized.
So you're aware the meaning of Del's vision. This skill challenge was set up so that there were 4 primary objectives and 4 secondary objectives. If we achieved the first objective, the Crusovians would lose only 7 members to each hobgoblin killed. If 2 objectives were met, they would only lose 6 members. They would lose 5 members if we only met 3 objectives. They would lose 4 members if to each hobgoblin killed if we achieved 4 of the primary objectives. We have met 3 of the primary objectives. The last one is to successfully ambush the leaders of the cohorts. There is a secondary objective. We have to make sure none of the hobgoblins with the cohort leaders, none of them can escape, None of them can send messenger birds.
So basically,
So
if anything you
total
see
slaughter.
flying in the air, kill it.
So we have accomplished 3 primary objectives, and we have accomplished 3 secondary objectives. Would you like to know what the objectives were?
Yes.
Varin had to find out what the hobgoblins' plans were, and his secondary objective was to make sure that they never became aware of the fact that he was among them in their tents.
Cool.
Adran, you partially met your objectives, enough to meet the conditions. You had to match wits with the hobgoblin leaders and overcome their intentions with the information Varin provided. Your secondary objective was to make use of Dell's vision to find out how good or bad it would be to stay in the region that we're at.
Yeah.
You, like a wise leader, utilized the resources under your command, including those under your command. Well done.
Well, thank you.
Thía, your primary objective was to find a better site to do battle in. You very nearly failed this one. You had 3 separate chances, and you made it on the very last try. Well done. Your secondary objective was to not alert local monsters to your presence, which I believe you rolled, what was it? What was your stealth check? It was a
stealth.
29. Yes. So, let's move now to the specific region. Make sure I'm moving to the right map. Sheesh. And I am aware of the time. Adran, you have the hammer. Unfortunately, our skill challenge took a lot longer to get through than I thought it would. Sorry. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was just muted for a moment.
No worries. Let me get some tokens out on the map for you all.
How late are you prepared to go, Adrian? Do we want to start the fight, or do we want to pause before we get into the fight?
Oh, I was looking forward to a fight.
So noted. Did you want crutches for this, Adran?
Honestly, no. I would actually very much like to keep him out of the fight.
Noted. Dell, do you want the bone cart and mules?
No.
Very well. All right. If you will zoom out, if you'll be so kind. We are not at the site of the canyon battle, although that is nearby. The Crusovians have split up and left us behind to arrange themselves at the appropriate spots for their deadly rendezvous. Having reached this spot, Varin's going to... First off, Varin's going to correct his speed. Will Dell have used his inspiring leader?
Yes, we should already actually be stocked up on that from earlier. Should be 18 hit points for everyone, or temporary hit points for everyone.
My understanding is that the temporary hit points from inspiring leader specifically go away on a short rest or a long rest.
No, they don't. I don't think they ever actually go away until you're wounded. It's just that I can't do it any more than once per short or long rest.
I will attempt to double check, but I meant to do that last time and I got distracted for 2 weeks, so I've been busy. So here is the terrain. The grass ground is normal terrain. These piles of stone, difficult terrain. These rocks are, well, they're basically big boulders, about 10-15 feet in height. Okay. Whoops, I zoomed out way too far. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Sorry, I apologize. I actually missed that.
Okay, grass, normal terrain. Piles of little stones, difficult terrain. Bigger boulders, 10-15 feet in height, and that's all that is. Normal climbing rules apply.
Okay.
please do not attempt at any point in any way to go past this dark border to the south. That is the southern border of the map. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Adran, please inform me, what is your current weapon loadout look like? Sword and shield? Longbow?
Well, currently right now I have my shield equipped, but I was thinking of kind of going longbow.
Okay. In that case, Varin's going to cast at 4th level Longstrider. So we all get plus 10 to our movement speed. All of us. And then he's also going to eat a Fleetfoot Leaf. Because that's handy, having that crazy amount of speed.
You say he's
Does anyone
casting...
else want one? Sorry?
Yes.
You want one?
Yes. Is there sandstorm conditions or is it clear visibility?
We're getting close to noon. Let me put it this way. There's a violent eruption. The sound of stone and boiling water echoing out over the desert. It does cause a massive shift in the weather, such that the wind is diverted around a sudden heat bloom, and the wind is beginning to die down in our area. Ooh, sorry, I just brought my back. Which means that by the time the hobgoblins show up, yeah, we'll be in normal sight and normal wind conditions.
How are you guys doing on arrows?
I'm running low.
How many do you need?
Let me see here. I currently have 58 spare arrows out of 60, and for my wait, hold on. Let me double check. 1, 2. Wait, those are sling stones. That should make sure your special quivers are up to full. Acid, lightning, and in my case, cold.
Frost, basically.
Yes. Okay, so I have 20, 40. I have 45 standard arrows available.
Would you like one of my quivers, so then you can have an additional 20 added?
How many quivers do you have, Adran?
I have 4 full quivers of arrows because I barely use my arrows.
Okay.
For now, I'll just take 15 arrows instead of a full quiver.
Oh, please.
Thank you.
Just take a full quiver if you're going to be taking 15.
I'll take the other 5. I'll take the final 5 and put them into my dwindling stockpile.
Alright, then I'm down to 3 full quivers.
In that case, I will take one of your other arrows from one of your other quivers. So now I have 20, 40, 50, 20, 40.
Here, how about
Why
this?
is my brain not working?
How about this? You need 15. I have 13 arrows in my current quiver. You take those 13. I'll take one of my 20, so that I'm at a full 20 arrows in one quiver.
Sure. Trying to think what that leaves me at for this.
You started with 48 plus 13 gets you to 61.
I was thinking about something else. Sorry. All right. So Varin's going to eat a Fleetfoot Leaf.
Now, what do Fleetfoot Leaves do?
Plus 10 movement
Those are the yes.
I didn't hear that. It was plus what?
Plus 10
Plus
to your
10
movement
to your
speed.
movement speed.
Thanks for the
Which
stereo.
Yeah, sorry about that. And Thea's going to take a Fleetfoot as well. Varin, are you good on arrows then, or what? Because Thía does have spare quivers.
I need 2 more arrows, and I am planning on volley.
And how long does that Fleetfoot leave last for? Like 10 minutes? An hour?
1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour. And I've also cast Longsword on you. Fleetfoot Leaf does combine with. I'm also going to eat a Forfeited. Auto success on my next 3 non-consecutive death saving throws within 24 hours.
Nice.
Okay.
Indeed.
Thea will give you 2 arrows out of one of our extra quivers. Is that can be enough for you, or I could give you a whole quiver, but it didn't sound like you wanted that much earlier.
I will take the 2, so I have 20, 40, and 60. Excellent. Wait, what is that? Okay, that. Varin's not going to eat Bad Eye Berry, but he will take a Clear Eye. So I have automatic advantage on dexterity-based attacks for 1 minute. I'm not going to eat it, I just have it ready.
Like the
That's
other good
10
idea.
rounds of combat.
The Clear Eyes only last a minute, did you say?
10 rounds.
So could Thea basically ready one and take it right before combat starts?
Sure. Bear in mind it is broad daylight. This is, say, about 1 in the afternoon. And it's a cold, cold day here in the desert. I ate a Fleetfoot Leaf. So this now should be 55. Does anyone else want a Fleetfoot Leaf?
I took one.
From Varin or your own supplies?
I'll trade you the arrows for one.
Okay.
Why not?
Does Del want one?
Yes.
So Del should have a movement speed of 30, 40, 50.
50? Oh, did you cast
I
Long
cast
Strider as well?
Long Strider at 4th level on everyone.
Okay.
Oh, my
I'll
neck.
bump Thea up an additional 10 as well.
Yes. So Varin has a movement speed of 55. He has a Clear Eye ready. Does anyone want Varin to cast Plant Growth?
Thea's a little hesitant on that, honestly.
If anything, I'd want you to use Spike Growth when it is
I plan on using that.
necessary.
So no to Plant Growth, because Plant Growth would be basically that.
Cast it when you think it's appropriate? I don't really know what we're going to find where, so...
Yeah, let's basically do that. So.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh, I'm just...
Oh, what?
Thea's trying to think of where she's going to be free to run or not.
Okay. Varin's going to cast Plant Growth there.
Okay.
And it is concentration free. Yay! So that's just now there. And yes, I am planning on using Spike Growth. Did you guys want any trails? I can't... so these boulders, these rocks, they are unaffected. Plant Growth affects only the plant life.
Okay.
And everyone who doesn't have Land Strike. Wee-hee! I have made my plant-based fortress, and now I have a playground. So Varin is going to be like right up in there. And Thea, you do have Pass Without Trace still.
Actually, there's something. I gotta open this up.
Adran,
I have some scrolls I want to use.
While Thea's thinking that through, Adran, did you have anything you wanted to do?
Yeah, I wanted to move to a different position.
That's fair.
Oh, come on. Scroll out a little bit.
Thea, you better figure out what you want to do fast. We're running out of time.
Sorry, I just need to look up the spell hex. I think I want to do that, but I just need to double check real quick.
Because these guys are coming from the south, correct?
As far as we know. But you have not sent anyone out to scout to make sure.
I I need to check Hex, and I need to check Armor of Agathis, because I'm pretty sure it's concentration free.
Hex is concentration.
Right, but is Armor of Agathis concentration? I don't think it is.
Oh, Varin's also going to make another spell, or spend another spell for Primeval Awareness.
I'm going to put a 3rd level Armor of Agathis on myself.
By yourself, are you referring to Thía or Del?
On Thía. You know what,
because
actually...
you cannot stack the temporary hit points.
Oh, okay. So that cross... Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
Just
okay,
thought,
I'll
you
give
should
him
be
the
aware
Armor
of
of
that.
Agathis for now. I guess
And
I'll
while
just
you
kind of
two
ready
ladies
my
are
head.
discussing that, I'm climbing a boulder to get a better vantage point. Ugh.
Are you gonna hide up there, or just be ready to shoot whoever comes along?
Be ready to shoot whoever comes along.
Fair enough.
Kind of wish I had flaming arrows so then I could really do some damage, but lightning will do just as good.
Varin's gonna give a low bird whistle, such as what we would ordinarily hear in the forest rather than the desert. Adran, just thought you should know. I sense presence, undead, and fiend.
Nice. I am actually going to activate a certain spell. Protection from evil and good.
You're welcome for letting you know. Thía, there's a use of reliable talent. Adran, you are now concentrating. Up to 10 minutes. So that's 100 rounds for you.
100 rounds it is.
And do keep in mind that you have the Warcaster feat that gives you advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Yes.
Against damage. Specifically to keep concentration. Varin's going to use his last minute as we get heading towards combat to arrange some camouflage and set himself at the base of the rock. And just as he does that, I'm going to place myself right here at the base of the rock. I'm going to use my action. They are coming from the south, just FYI.
From the southeast, I presume?
Yes.
Okay.
Varin's going to cast Spike Growth and uses bonus action to hide with Hide in Plain Sight. Utilizing Vanish.
Wow.
So Varin gets a 40 to hide as, yeah. So that happens. And Thía, you were saying something?
I was going to say, Thea's going to get up on the rock and just kind of crouch down, so it's just kind of using it for concealment.
Okay. And what was your stealth check?
27.
Thank you. No one knows where Varin is. It's the basic summary. Adran, from your vantage point, and is Del hiding at all, or is he just kind of hiding? Is it just kind of like, I'm not here. I'm not here.
He'll hide. Give me just a second. I can't do that, can I? He would have cast Bless on everyone.
Before we all split up?
Yeah.
That's fair. So Thía, Adran, and Varin all have Bless. And Clear Eye. So, well, Varin's not going to actually eat his Clear Eye yet. Adran, from your vantage point...
Yeah.
Sorry?
Sorry. I'm actually going to cast that second level just so that Del can take it as well.
Oh, fair enough. Adran, from your vantage point, as we're all preparing for the hobgoblins to make their approach, and by the way, we can definitely hear trumpeting and thudding footsteps. Big animals are on their way. There's also a scrabbling noise and a crunching noise and a grumbling, arguing noise off to the north. Who's rolling stealth?
Sorry, that's Dell, but that was not supposed to be an advantage.
Noted.
So 10.
So, I'm going to put some people on the map. Okay?
Alright.
Adran, to the north, you spot the familiar form of a two-headed large person surrounded by enormous spiders. You're standing full out in the open, right, Adran?
On top of a boulder, but yeah.
Thía, are you on the boulder that you're hiding on, or just like at the ground, on the ground?
I said I was
Thía?
on top of it, even though I wish I wasn't.
Okay. But you did also roll stealth. So you, with your position, you're unheard and unseen from anything on the ground that's below you.
Yeah, she was meant to
This
be kind of
guy's
like.
more.
Sorry,
Go
I
ahead.
didn't mean to interrupt. She was meant to be just below the top, like kind of up near it, but just kind of down low enough to not be visible from across it.
Let me put it this way: if he moves around this boulder right here, he's gonna be able to see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a troop of hobgoblins is coming into view right down here on the south. Everyone, please roll initiative. Wow, Varin gets an 8. So epic. Is everyone rolling initiative? Okay. It was so quiet.
Whoa, I got a 23.
Wow, Adran. Thía got to 7? Or
Yeah, Thea got 7 and Dell got 17.
okay, so Thieves' reflexes will still take place, but I'm gonna just put it at the bottom of the initiative tracker.
Yeah, I was about to say that, yeah.
Rather than -10, because I would put you at a -3. So, I'll just leave it at 0. Alrighty, let's sort this.
I knew I
Put this at
should
the
have used the
appropriate-
advantage on the initiative.
Now, here's the fun thing. Adran, you are fully exposed. You are not hidden. I don't think Adele. So did Dell try to hide?
He did. He got a 10, though.
Okay. Noted. Thank you. Dell, you and Adran, pretty safe to say you're not hidden. Thía and Varin, however, especially with a stealth check of 40, are quite hidden, which means everyone else is surprised. Adran, you're up first, sir. And Dell, you're on deck after him.
Oh, wow. Look at that big old group over there
Wait,
to the north. Way over here.
There is a group.
And they're all surrounded, which is actually kind of nice. But I think I want to hit that double-headed guy
Okay.
with one of my spell scrolls.
Do share.
Oh, hey, perfect. I pulled out the right one.
Nice.
I'm going to use my fireball scroll.
Oh no.
Hey, it's pretty good distance away, and it can go
What's
up
the
to 150.
what's the range on that?
And they're about 125 feet where that big guy is.
Oh dear. Yep. And what's the? It's a 20-foot radius, right?
20-foot radius.
Oh dear, those poor spiders. This is gonna go so well. Here, let me just do this. Eventually it'll work. There we go. Linger. And set to circle eventually. There we go. I assume you're pretty much putting it so that the two-headed Etten is right smack dab in the middle.
Right smack dab in the middle.
Oh dear. Circle. Center. Linger. Wait, I said circle, not square. Yeah, so that's gonna hit basically everyone there. Okay. Alright, what's the DC, sir?
DC is 18.
Oh dear. I don't think these guys are dexterity saving throw, right?
Dexterity saving throws got to be higher than an 18.
Oh no. Well, the Etten gets a nat 1.
God.
So he's gonna do really well on this.
Alright, time for me to roll damage.
Yes, sir, and I'm rolling the reflexes on the spiders. There's a few.
Gosh. I see one at a 19.
Fail, fail, fail. Fail. One success for half damage. One gets a nat 1. You said 18?
Yes, DC 18.
So fail, fail, success.
Oh, 22. Dang.
2, 3, 4. 4 spiders are going to succeed on their saving throws. Roll the damage, please, if you would, sir. This is going to be so unfair.
And let me just hide this so then I can find the window. Yes, it is at a level 3. Submit.
Oh no.
Bam.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Give me a second.
Yep.
Oh my goodness gracious me. That's gonna hurt. Come on. Sorry, I hit the wrong button on my Dungeon Master screen now. My browser's all like, no.
Time to light these boys up.
A tiny little mote goes spinning and swirling out from your fingertip, lands at the Etten's conjoined shoulder, and blossoms into a beautiful red, dangerous, deadly rose for 25 points of fire damage on him. For some reason, his health bar isn't showing up. I wonder if I can fix that real quick. Ouch. Because I want to show what happens to this guy. Not edit, save. There's his health bar. That's what you did to him.
Oh, goody.
4 succeeded. I'm going to say the 4 in the back succeeded for half damage. Which is... Oops. I'm going to round up to 13 damage. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
How do I put this? So the 4 in the back succeeded. The others all failed. Make sense?
Yep. All crispy and curled up and dead.
I'm glad that poor Crutches was not here to see that. Adran, you have incinerated literally every single one of the spiders in that one blow.
Yeah.
Anything else for you, Adran?
Yeah, I do have this little tiny thing called Improved War Magic, where when you use your action to cast a spell, you can make 1 additional weapon attack as a bonus action.
Indeed.
And I do take my bonus action to direct my lightning arrow at that guy that's still alive.
Do keep in mind that if you hit him on your next turn, he would have disadvantage on any save against the spell that you cast at him.
Yeah.
Go ahead with your attack, sir.
All right, let's see. -1 of my lightning quiver. And
yeah, that's gonna hit.
yeah.
He looks down like, where are my spiders? As you strike for 9 damage.
Ooh, I think
Nice.
he's shocked about it.
He is quite shocked, and so are my spiders. Adran, anything else for you, sir? You have quite handedly announced our presence to all and sundry within audible range.
No, I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy that beautiful incineration.
All of my spiders are gone! No, my spiders! That was
Oh,
sad.
we're gonna have a barbecue later.
Right? Alright. Getting down here. Hang on one second. Dell, you're up next. Not first.
I was up first.
Indeed.
Dell's just gonna reattempt to hide.
You get a D4, I believe, from guidance.
I don't have guidance.
You should-
I'm concentrating on bless.
Bless. My bad. I meant bless.
Oh, for ability. Hold on.
Wait.
It's for ability checks.
Yep.
Okay.
And for attack rolls. Oh, wait, hold on. Makes an attack roll or a saving throw. Not ability checks, my
Yeah.
bad. Alright,
Doesn't
well that's
matter,
a
'cause-
5 to hide. As a side note, Dell, as a trickster, you do have some features that you could use.
I think I want to wait on any of those at the moment. I do have them as
Noted.
backups, but I don't think I want to spend any of them quite right now.
Noted, sir. In that case, as soon as my Dungeon Master screen catches up to me, we're going to move to Varin. I'm over here like, come on, Dungeon Master screen, come on. And it keeps saying, no, wait. Rude. Adran's just standing on top of the boulder, chortling, like, I cooked everyone. So they're not on screen, but that's because of the, issues. Hang on. I'm going to adjust something real quick. I hear you on the tiredness part there.
Well, somebody
There.
yawned, and that made me yawn.
I am just adjusting some things real quick to make things a little bit easier and more correct. So that, things are actually on the screen and visible. This button. Alright. It is now Varin's turn. And there's a bunch of hobgoblins over there. If I could find my token. There it is. I think it's a good idea to draw them on after me. Yeah?
Yeah.
So Varin's going to reveal his presence. There's 4. Can I get any more? No? Okay, so I'm going to target these 4. The 4 in the back. Varin's gonna volley for 4 shots, first shot with advantage. As Varin comes out from hiding. I still can't believe I rolled a 40 on my stealth check, my goodness. And Varin's gonna use his elven longbow. With sharpshooter, oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, I missed my buttons. Wait, what's that? Oh, bless, right, okay. Alright. First shot to hit is a 29 plus 3 is 32 minus 5 is 27. I've got shocking news for you, but 27 is gonna hit. That's 10 from the arrow and 10 from sharpshooter for a total of 20 damage. And a hobgoblin dies. transfixed
One
in an
down,
instant.
500 to go.
Yay!
Shot 2 at normal. I'm going to keep sharpshooter on. Sharpshooter. There we go. Bless is on. Attacking the next fellow. .26 becomes 24 for 21 damage. That guy sees his companion die, and Grubnug says, "Finally, I'm free of Gortrek!"
Huh.
As he dies. Sorry, Grubnug and Gortrek.
Oh, Horatio,
Next
I
two.
knew them for a moment.
A 20 minus 3 becomes 17 to hit. Varin performs a trick shot that bounces off this guy's pauldron and slams through the neck of the guy back here, as he takes 21 points of damage and dies.
Oh! Didn't see that coming.
I bet he thought he was going to make it since it bounced off of this guy.
Yeah.
The final shot is a 17 to hit for a total of 19 damage. Varin's arrow goes singing up into the sky, and the last freshfoot hobgoblin there starts chortling with laughter that he's alive, right before the arrow plummets out of the sky and smites him where he chortled. And then Varin will look at these last two hobgoblins and just stick out his tongue. And go here. Nope, he has a higher movement speed than that. I forgot. To here, and he's going to hide. Bonus action. So that's 17 to hide. Thía, we are down to you. Once I find you. There you are. You are currently hidden.
I will creep up a little bit on the boulder, and I'm going to take a shot at this guy.
That is Varin's spike growth.
That is not what I thought that was.
I mean, I could have let you go for the shot, but I thought that it would be a little bit more fair to let you know.
No, I thought it was like a head hobgoblin.
And then roll how many d4? For the
Well, I'm going to reconsider for a second. That's within range. Longbow has 300 foot range, yes.
I believe it's a 600
sorry,
foot
wrong
range.
button.
Oh,
That was the wrong button on that one.
yeah,
600, yes.
600 foot range.
So if I go to the top of my boulder, would I be able to see him over there?
him being,
Big guy over here.
I will say yes, but he can see you as well.
I still get my first shot at advantage though, right? As I pop
Yes.
out and take the shot right away? Okay.
Yes, you get your shot at advantage, no disadvantage because you have sharpshooter. Quickly, scroll to the top of the map.
Sharpshooter sneak.
Oh, gosh.
I'm just gonna hit it at normal again and work with the other one to see which one's the advantage.
Sure thing. Let's see it. 2 minus 5. 17 to hit. 17 to hit,
Okay.
or a nat 1. Well, the 17 is going to stand, and that's a hit. 10 from sharpshooter, 31 from sneak attack, and 11 for a total of 52 damage. Watch that tiny little health bar up there. Oh look, there's no health bar up there because he's dead.
Oh, that was
Both heads are burnt crying out in pain from the electric shock, looking around to see what the heck just happened to their spiders, and then they fall down dead, never even aware of the shot that killed them.
That's unexpected.
And I totally had, an intimidation thing I wanted to use on them, but oh well.
I'm gonna get back down off my rock, and I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Using second story work, you scrabble on down, and there's a use of reliable talent. You are hidden. Lovely.
Sorry.
Anything else for you, Thía?
Nope, that's it for her turn.
Noted. Hang on 1 second. Okay. In that case, still surprised. So I'm going to put them on the map to show where they are, but they are surprised so they don't actually get to move. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right there.
That is unexpected.
They do not get to move or do anything else because they are surprised. Surprise! Where's this group? Hang on 1 second while I find a missing group. Oh, there they are. And so, same rules. These guys are going to be put on the map, but they don't actually get to move. There we go. Over here on the east side of the map, near Varin's hiding place. And that's it for them. Thía, we are now at the bottom of the round. It is your Thieves' Reflexes turn.
And
What would
as
you
I
like to do?
turn and jump a little bit when I see these guys, I'm gonna shoot this one.
I'm sorry, which one? Okay, the nearest one to you?
Yeah.
No, go for the shot. You have advantage.
I presume, yes.
Yes. You have advantage and... Oh gosh, this is going to be so death. 27 minus 5 is 22. For a total of 57 damage.
Hold on, I gotta check something here. Hold on.
I almost typed in minus 578.
Those two are lined up.
Yes, but they are not right next to each other.
Oh.
Bear in mind that carry through of damage rule is meant for melee combat, and I've already modified it to allow for the ranged shots.
Yeah.
But that guy is very dead.
I was just thinking I kind of laser beamed that one right through him.
Basically did. Anything else for you, Thía? Movement? Hiding?
Would I be able to hide behind these rough patches or these kind of gravelly?
If you go prone, sure.
Okay. Sure.
But remember, you would have to go to it, drop down, and then give the height, and then give the stealth check. And I mean, where are they gonna look?
Right there.
I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
Eeny, meeny.
Measure.
No.
Wow, that's 25 feet of movement already.
Mm-hmm. It's a big map. Big map.
Biggie, biggie, biggie.
I don't see no stealth
I
check.
think I can actually make the fit. So hold on. So I'm gonna go there. I will switch back to normal. I will make my stealth check as I go prone.
And you rolled it
double-clicked
twice
that by
anyways.
accident.
Okay, well there's a use of
And
reliable talent, I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to crawl my last 30 feet of movement up here.
Nice. Very, very nice, Thía. Alright, and that is it for Thieves' reflexes. Yes?
Yes.
Top of the round, surprise has ended. And Elephant's cry fills the air in fury as someone stokes the beast, so to speak. And we're gonna have company soon. Not yet, because I don't, I'm gonna put hang on. Here. Excellent. I hear crunching.
Sorry.
Ah, someone's having a late dinner, I assume.
Just something to hold me over.
I thought that's what wives were for. Okay, so these guys are now on the map, well, so to speak. Adran, I'm going to say that for the moment they're not in sight yet, so you can't target them.
Well,
However, it is your turn.
Where'd they show up?
They have not shown up yet. I put them on the correct on this layer, but they're not on the map yet.
okay.
Mostly because I don't want to deal with the mechanics.
I forget, how far can I shoot with my my arrows? Wasn't
You
it
have a
like
normal
120
range.
feet?
You have a normal range of 150 feet.
Oh,
Anything past that is at disadvantage.
okay.
Does she not have
Anything-
sharpshooter?
Adran, do
not.
you have sharpshooter? Okay. Anything past 600 feet is an automatic miss.
Oh. Well, since I already checked earlier, this guy is 135 feet,
So he's within range.
so he is within range.
Poor, unfortunate, dead soul.
I do plan on pulling out one of my normal arrows.
Alright, well, hey, Thía, do me a favor?
Sorry.
No worries. Adran, please repeat your last.
I'm pulling out one of my normal arrows and shooting that one guy with my longbow.
That's fair.
Alright, here we go. Ooh.
A 22 is going to hit. For 13 damage. Will he survive? Yes. You have 2 more shots, sir.
I do. And I'll do it again.
That's fair.
Another longbow shot. Boom.
Ooh, 17. It's still a hit for 12 damage.
Mhm.
And shockingly, he's still alive.
Still. Well,
Still?
that's quite a shocker. As I pull out my lightning arrow.
Oh, jeez. But bump. Let's see it.
Is it not doing it?
I don't see
Nope.
it yet.
Sorry, I clicked lightning bolt. That's not what I want.
No, you want arrow.
Come on. Cancel. Thank you. Let's
You're
try
welcome.
again. Lightning arrow. That's what I wanted.
Well, that'll kill him. As he takes 6 shockingly painful bolts of electricity and dies. Zero. Come on. Anything else for you, Adran?
Well, I'm actually going to take the rest of my movement to hop down from the height of this. Well, not hop down, but climb down from this boulder. So
I
that's
was
what.
gonna say climbing would probably be safer.
So
That would cost you
what?
30 feet of movement.
30 feet of movement. So I have now another 20.
Indeed.
So
And you're right on the edge of plant growth, so mind your step.
I'll mind my step when it comes to spike growth.
I can't imagine why.
I actually want to be right here. Hey, that's the rest of my movement speed. Perfect.
Beautiful. Anything else for you, sir?
No, I'm gonna hold off on any other bonus actions until later.
Noted. So that is... Wow, it has been a while since I last used plant growth. He's gonna use his action to dash.
Oh, actually, can I just change something real quick?
If you can say it without your mouth being full, yes.
Okay.
Because it's actually really hard to understand what you're saying.
I use my interaction to put away my longbow. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. 4 feet for every 1 foot it moves. My brain is so tired. 4 feet for 4 feet of speed for 1 foot of movement. So 5 feet costs 20. Yes, okay, so this guy did dash correctly. Yay, it got there. Slugging his way through the massive overgrowth. Alright, and then this, where is it? Movement speed. Okay. So that is 20, 40, and there. Okay. And same for that. It is apparent that there are that the overgrowth of foliage down there is holding things up. This guy's going to dash to get here, and then bonus action dash, giving a harsh command to the struggling remaining fresh foot right there. Plant growth. What a wonderful slowing down spell. Dash, and then bonus action dash. There. It's gonna be really painful and sucky for them when they run into, you know, what's right in front of their feet. What's this guy? Oh, there he is. 10. Okay, so it was 30. Bonus action dash. Action dash. Yay, he got on the map.
Hey!
There he is. Sorry, everyone, I have to find these guys. They're really small. 5.
Well, you did say that there's, what, 377?
Yeah.
That would be quite a lot.
Yeah, as far as he can get. Wait, no, he dash one more time. Well, this is not the 377 that we're dealing with here. This is the group that is surrounding the leader of the goblin, the leaders of this group of goblins, hobgoblins, excuse me. Dash, bonus action dash. Wait, that works. Dash to there. Bonus action there. There we go. Yay, I did the math right. There is 60, 20, 40, 60, yeah. Bonus action dash. Dell, it is your turn, sir. Dell?
I'm still gonna keep trying to hide.
Very well.
Don't think.
Let's see the stealth check.
Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong character sheet.
How dare you? You are unforgiven. It is Unpardonable.
Not much else for him to do at the moment, I don't think. But I am feeling much better about my spot as I kind of snuggle up next to this boulder.
There's a nice little hollow there. Feels nice and snuggly, if stony. Alright, and now where's this fellow? Okay, he doesn't get to do anything. It is now Varin's turn, and Varin's like, oh look, new dance partners. These guys down here are about to head into, a death zone, so I'm not going to worry about them for now. Varin is going to pop out of hiding, move rather freely over here, and volley. I already know from previously that I can hit 4 of them, but just to be fair and clear and for posterity's sake, I'll get my marker. Except this time I'm going to target that lead guy in the front. Ta-da! I can hit all 4 of them. Yay! First shot with advantage on that lead guy. Gonna use my normal arrows, sharpshooter, and thank you, bless. So that's 24 to hit, and that'll hit for a total of 20 damage. This is gonna be rather brutal. To be fair, I'm actually kind of glad he survived the first shot, because that means the next time I shoot him, I get Colossus Slayer. As long as no one else shoots him.
Yeah.
Second guy. Oh my. That's a 28 to hit. 10 from sharpshooter, 6 from the arrow. Total of 16. Yeah, that guy's dead. He just goes, whoa! It's like the mere sight of me killed him. Third guy. Nat 1. I missed! So I'll target the next one. There we go. And yeah, that'll hit and kill. I mean, that's a total of 17. He does not have 17 hit points. So he is now dead. Oops. Dead. There we go. Alright, so Varin moved... How far? 20 feet. Moved 20 feet. I have 35 feet remaining. Oops, too far. Adran, you see Varin just step back around the boulder, kind of like shaking his head like, oh man, I lost an arrow. And bonus action hide.
Yeah, well, glad I gave you some.
Oh my. Yes, I am very grateful that you did. I got a 30 on my stealth check. Thía, you are currently prone and hidden. Thía? Hello?
Sorry, what was that?
It's your turn.
My bad. Okay, I'm going to crawl over here a little bit.
Okay? You will need to stand up from prone or you're going to have disadvantage on your shot.
Oh, that's fine. I'll stand up. And I'm going to be shooting.
Nice.
Select the right tool. This guy seems threatening down here.
Okay. Yep. I would say that he has cover from that, guy between you and him, but you have sharpshooter, so you're ignoring the half cover that this body would otherwise be providing. Take the shot. You have advantage, and sneak attack you hit. I should probably scroll down to see how this guy's going to survive, if at all.
22.
24 is 22, and that hits. Give me damage. Wow. 10 from sharpshooter, 38 sneak attack, and 10 from your arrow, for a total of 58 damage. Watch that health bar. He's still alive.
Oh, just barely.
If only just. Like, he's right on the edge of spike growth. I don't think he's gonna last very long. He's not long for this world.
I'm gonna drop prone, and I will use my bonus action to hide.
Nice. How far have you already moved?
I think like 5 feet.
Okay, there's the use of reliable talent. Do you want to reposition yourself?
I think I can try and get over here.
Remember that when you crawl, it's like you're going at difficult terrain speed.
Over there.
Nice.
How tall is the grass? Am I able to hide in the grass here?
No.
Okay.
This is pretty short grass. That's why it's normal terrain. I mean, if you wanted it to be tall enough for you to hide in, it would be difficult terrain grass. Anything else for you, Thía?
Nope.
Thank you for the stealth check. All right, now where's this fellow?
Now, if we were in a landscape called the Grasslands, you would definitely be able to hide in the tall grass.
Remembering that one, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Missing it?
I'm kind of missing the Grasslands a little bit, yeah.
This hobgoblin is going to give a command. Here. What was Dell's stealth check before? 19?
I think so.
Thank you.
Yes, 19.
Okay. The biggest problem is going to be when they when they get within line of sight. Bonus action to dash. And I would say that he now has line of sight on you, Thía. So he's going to take a shot at you. He does not gain advantage, however. Because now, no creature has advantage against you, as long as you're conscious. Yes?
Yeah.
Excellent. Which means he does not get to use his sneak attack on you. I get a 21 to hit. For 4 damage. Thía?
Just a second. I'm sure to put that up. 21
Yep, thank you.
That is a hit.
Alright, would you like to use your reaction for uncanny dodge?
Sure.
Okay, so that 4 becomes 2. Nice.
Oh, right there.
With the success of their leader and death of one of their own. Come on. There we go. Is it their turn? Where's my mouse? Yes, it is. Okay. Too far. Here and then dash. Thía, you don't speak Goblin, but they're all pointing at you and gibbering something or other. That's probably not promising. Or complimentary.
Probably not.
Fortunately, because they have to navigate around all this difficult terrain, it's not like they're going to get to you anytime soon. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Good hobgoblin token. Good. This is not creepy or nothing. Okay. Yep, okay. Now, where's this fellow? Is this the one I shot? I believe it is. They gasp. It is!
Gasp.
He is going to limp sorely towards me. So there's his full movement, his action to dash, and then his bonus action to dash. So he goes here. He's after me! Oh no, I'm so worried. To be fair, I did miss one of them, so I guess I'm a little concerned.
Concerned for his well-being.
I'm sorry?
Concerned for his well-being.
So these guys use their entire action to dash. I love plant growth. Mechanically, it's a headache. But man, is it handy.
Okay, I will admit it. It was definitely worth having her around.
It's just that control of over the battlefield is just that's just hard to argue with.
Yeah.
20 and then dash for 40. Thía, please roll me 2, 4, 4 Delta 4 or Delta 4 if you please, as someone enters the killing field.
Ooh. Blood makes the grass grow. Kill, kill, kill.
But does not quite die. Just, you know, almost. Alright, where's this fellow? Actually, where is this fellow? Oh, he's down here. There you are. 10, and then 20 is 30. Bonus action dash. To here. Action dash. Top of the round. Adran, I'm aware of the time. Thía, I'm aware of the time. Do we want to do one more round?
I would.
Thía, are you good for one more round?
Yeah, I can do one more.
Okay. Alright. Enter the first... Wait, nope. He does not enter. It's not his turn. He's not in control. It's his turn, but he is not in control. Same for him. Same for him. Okay. Adran, sir, it is your turn. There are people who are soon going to be... Just so you're aware, you can't see them from where you are, but you would hear hobgoblins approaching Del and Thía rapidly. Please continue with your turn. I apologize for interrupting.
It's alright. I'm going to use my action and pull out my shield.
Noted.
And then I'm going to...
Bonus action, summon your sword. I don't know.
I'll eventually get there. Gosh, still doesn't put me all the way there. But I will actually pull out a... Oh.
You have 5 feet more movement.
5 feet more, yeah.
Just trying to help you out.
Nope, that's pretty much it. Okay. Alright. Here's one more step moving, and that is my 50 feet of movement.
Yes, sir.
The guy to my left.
I see him. Feel like I'm not going to see him for very long.
Well, I can't really attack him directly on because I can't reach him with my sword. Plus, I still don't even have a sword out. I'm just going to use Firebolt.
You used your action to equip your shield.
That's right, I did. Well, I guess now I can probably use my action surge.
You could use your action surge,
but I don't want to.
That's fair. Did you want to use your bonus action to equip Sanguine nonetheless?
I do.
Alright, what's your damage save? What's your pleasure?
I'm only allowed fire, force, and lightning, correct?
Correct.
Let's do lightning.
Excellent. An excellent vintage, sir.
Alright. And there's one more thing.
One more thing.
One more thing! I have a horrible scar, and I can use advantage on charisma intimidation checks.
Alright, and where are you going with this?
I kind of want to just scare him.
Alright. Let's hear. Go ahead and give me the intimidation check, and tell me how you're trying to scare him. With advantage.
Let's see. Basically, light up my electrical sword and just growl at him.
Alright. Intimidation check with advantage.
Alrighty, let's go.
He's gonna try and resist you.
And
I get a 6.
Wow.
Alright, well he's scared of you and he will not approach you on his next turn. Please remember that.
Yes. Will.
Well done. You scare him.
I love my horrible
Although
scar.
it's not, you're not quite certain if you scare him by, actually scaring him, or if it's more of a, what is wrong with this guy?
I'm nuts. Psycho.
Get right. I'm Psycho. Come nearer. I want to give you a hug. Alright, so that's 20 feet of movement. Adran, please roll me 2 Delta 4. Let's see if he survives this. Because technically he could survive this.
Here we go.
He survives.
Wow.
Thía, please roll me 2 Delta 4. Thía?
Hey?
Would you roll me 2 Delta 4, please? Let's see.
I'm sorry, I'm falling apart. You asked for my turn or for me to roll something?
2 Delta 4.
Okay, my apologies.
No worries. I know you've been up for a few hours. So that roll is actually the number of hit points he had before he started his turn.
Huh?
So now he's very dead.
Hey, very
Roll. Dirk. Alright, this guy's turn.
I never got to see
Enter.
Alpian.
20. 40. Yep. 40 eventually. Nope, not like that. There we go. Adran, please roll me 2 Delta. Wait, hold on. Gotta zoom in here. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
So, you know what? I'm just gonna make it simple. 2 Delta 4, please.
Okie dokie.
As the massive bulk of an elephant behemoth steps into the killing field, it takes 6 points of damage. Thank you, sir. And it trumpets in pain. And then... Ow! And what?
You didn't know I could speak elephant.
I did not. That's 40 feet. Thía, please roll me 4 Delta 4. 4 Delta 4, if you please. And it takes 11 points. Excellent, thank you. Adran, you remember that that Varin did specifically mention that he sensed undead
And Bean?
And Fiend.
Yeah.
I'm glad you remember. You're still concentrating on protection from good and evil, right?
Yes, I am.
Or from evil and good, or whatever the...
Protection
that
from
imposes,
evil and good.
That imposes disadvantage, correct?
Here, let me bring that up.
Thank you. Disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. Can't charm, frighten, or possess them. Excellent. Advantage. Out of the noonday sun, hurtling down as though cast out of the bowels of the earth by the eruption out there somewhere. Ooh, good thing he had that protection from evil and good on, because I get an 8 or a 24 instead of a crit.
Ooh.
Comes a flying, burning skull.
Wow. And because I have my shield up, I'm now at 25. Wow.
Your magic shield catches the flame. And you're just like, okay, good timing.
It's a good thing my Singwin wasn't summoned
here,
fire. My gosh.
I know, right? And what were you saying, Thea?
Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me?
It is definitely not just you.
Okay, it may be getting hot in here, but everybody keep your clothes on.
Please and thank you. Alright, this...
No inspiration point there?
I'm debating. 20, 40, 60. That is... Adran, please roll me 4 Delta 4. And take an inspiration point.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'll
Personally, I think it was a bit of a reach for it, but...
So
I'm
what?
sorry, what was that?
I was saying,
13 points.
I was saying I'll take it, and then also usher in those D4 for you.
Thank you. Thea, this person is going to use their bonus action to dash. Please roll me 6 Delta 4.
Ooh.
Oh dear. 6 Delta... Oh goodness, thank you.
Come on, high numbers, high numbers. Yes!
Would you believe that's the exact number of hit points he had? Thud. Yes,
Man, look at that
wash
graph,
the
bro.
ground with your life fluid. What was that, sir?
Man, look at that grass grow.
It is apparently becoming quite well fed. That was action dash, bonus action, dot, dot, dot. Adran, please roll me 6 Delta 4.
Serve it up.
Right through his feet, 19 points.
Woo!
Ow.
That's a lot.
That really hurt. That really hurt.
4, 2, 2, 4, 3, 4. Man.
Ow. And bonus action to dash. Thea. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 6 Delta 4, if you please.
Working on it. Just a second.
Thank you. Nice. 16 more points. And this guy's stuck down here, so he's going to dash. Bonus action dash. Do that.
Goodness.
The number of hobgoblins, or what?
Oh no, it's just that we've been hitting these Delta 4s pretty high.
I know. I'm happy.
That would suck if the next one was just nothing but ones.
Bonus action. Let's just see if he survives this. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Adran, please roll me 10 Delta 4.
Oh, really?
2 for every 5 feet. And this person went through 5 squares. If he survives, he gets to go one more.
Alright, so there's my Delta 4. Whoop, that's one dice too many. Here we go.
He does not survive. That was 1 hit point more than he had.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And now he dies.
Blech.
Del, it is your turn. Oh, actually, you know what? I tell a lie. Del, it is not your turn. Because there's a horrifying roar.
That doesn't sound good.
A red-skinned thing crashes to the ground. Give me 1 second. What was your stealth check before?
Del's 19.
19. Okay, thank you. Yeah. It doesn't see you, and that's probably a good thing. This creature is wreathed in flames. Horror clings about its shoulders like a physical mantle, and as it lands, with its jaws spread wide in rage and insane fury, a coil of fire springs from his hand and loops and snaps and cracks like a whip. Adran, I need to check something here. Yes. Okay. Adran, he's going to attack you. You're 15 feet away.
Oh, really?
And he's going to attack you with his burning whip. I get a 28 to hit.
Shield!
As this horned embodiment of fury lashes out at you with a burning coil, you're just like, no! Alright. So that happened. Del, it is now your turn.
Just a second.
Oh,
Yes,
nah.
and while you're... Sorry, hold on. Hold your thought there, Adran. Del, it's
Can I
safe to say that
recognize this thing
this
at
thing
all?
is... It's safe to say that this is probably a fiend. Just going off its appearance.
Yes, this is kind of changing what I was intending to do. So bear with me a moment, please.
Del's just kind of like, I did not see this coming.
Did not see that coming. Like, I mean, I kind of expected something, but not right there.
Aw.
Give me just a second.
Aw.
I seriously cannot wait for my next turn.
I guess technically I should have attacked you with disadvantage because you still have your protection from evil and good going. So give me 1 second while Del figures out what he's doing.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so we'll stay with the 28 instead of the 31. That's a little terrifying.
Yeah.
It rolled a 17 and got a like 31 result.
Oh,
Yeah.
Del, what do you got?
Shit. Okay, no, hold on.
Besides the need to change your pants. What, no inspiration point? Aww.
I was swallowing something and trying really hard not to laugh. Because I was like,
Valid.
oh, this guy's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants. And inspiration to you, sir.
Many, many thanks, sir.
Just a second.
I love how Adran, you rolled 9. You're like, haha, I'm scary to this hobgoblin. Next thing you know, kaboom!
Crap.
All of a sudden he was like,
weapon.
help me!
It's like, oh, shields up.
Yeah, I see it's going to be one of those days. Del, what you got?
I think I was not expecting something like that right freaking there.
To be fair, it's better than if it had landed right behind you.
Yeah, so just no. It's a okay, screw it, I'm trying to do this.
Insect plague. Alright.
What?
20-foot radius sphere. Center on a point you choose in range. 20-foot radius sphere center on a point. Spreads around corners. Areas difficult terrain. Each creature must make a con save. Take 4d10 piercing on a fail. Half on a success. Creature must also make the save throw in interest. Okay. I see what you're doing here a little.
Is that every creature in the area, or is that only enemies?
I will check in a second. When the area appears, each creature in it.
Yeah.
So every single creature, not just enemies.
Give me just a second then. I think I would do. Do you see that? Actually, no, I can do this better.
Yeah, that works.
Put it there.
Put it there,
Okay,
pal.
hold that for.
Does that include the one on the lower left, where he's kind of half in, half out?
Mm-hmm.
I will say yes.
Okay.
Now hold that for that right there for a second, please.
Or half damage. No.
Get right. Keep that circle there. Look at that. That was just eyeballing it.
Dude.
That's good enough. All right, you can release that measuring. There we go. All right, and it is a sphere, so it does even affect the flying creature. Nice play, Del.
Yes.
I will say you are now revealed.
Bless on everyone, though.
Okay. So please make that change to your character sheets. No more bless. Goodbye, bless. And that means bless is no longer on Del either.
Yep.
Alright, con saves. Let's go. Let's see. Let's do this guy first since it's just the one. Constitution. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a fail.
Leave. You're trying to beat an 18.
Yes, that's what it says at the bottom of the
Oh,
spell description.
right, yeah.
Well, one Freshfoot's actually going to succeed.
That's surprising.
Indeed. Let's see how the flying burning skull does. Lovely. That's advantage. Probably with this gun. Yeah. That is still going to be a fail. Alright, so Got... Alright, the big scary thing. Yeah?
Yeah.
Really big scary thing?
Dang it.
Advantage. Saving throws. Here we go. With advantage. I get a 20. And because you're running, Del. Sorry?
Sorry. Yes.
Alright,
Because
go
I'm
ahead and
running
roll me the
something?
damage. Roll me the damage. And since you're running, you're going to trigger an attack of opportunity.
Just checking.
Alright.
Here?
Yep.
That
Wait,
was-
from where? Send me the thing again? Let me check. Yep, from there.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to say that this guy down here that's on the corner of your spell, he's going to be the one who got that nat 20. And so he's going to take half damage. So that's going to be 13 points. So he dies. 13 was more than he had. Alright, and the Flaming Skull, he failed, so he's going to take 25 full points of damage, except he doesn't. It only takes about half. This guy failed, he's going to take the full 25 and die. Blech. Blech. Like the spiders. We succeeded on our saving throw! We died! Yay?
Yay?
This guy definitely died. There we go. And this guy is going to take the full damage. And shockingly, is alive. The Horned Embodiment of Fury succeeded, so he's going to take half damage. Checking something. Okay. Here's half damage for the big guy. Watch that health bar. There you go.
Oh gosh. Oh.
And here's his attack of opportunity for you, Del.
Oh,
Eventually.
good luck, Del.
I get a 21.
Oh boy.
So that's going to be 20 slashing damage and 15 lightning.
That hurts.
Del, you take a total of 35
35.
damage,
Minus
and I'm
15,
going to do a Constitution saving throw.
27.
I'm looking for 18 or higher.
Just a second. 83. Nope, 73.
Good thing you had those temporary hit points.
Con save?
Con save, I'm looking for 18 or higher.
Well, that's not good.
Alright. Concentration goes away, and so does Insect Plague. And that hideous creature screams in joy at your pain and blood. Nice go, Del. I'm being serious. Nice move. Great use of that spell.
Oh yes.
Alright, now where's this guy? Adran, are you a little worried?
Yeah.
Adran?
Yeah.
There he is. Just a little?
Just a little. But I do have a few tricks up my sleeve.
That guy's wounded. I'm going to... I can't do that. That guy's wounded, but... Do the smart thing there. Do the smart thing. I'm going to volley if these guys are within range of each other. Because it's better to take out all these targets before I have to worry about it. Oh, look at that. They're all within range of volley. That's unfortunate for them. Varin's gonna pop on out. Hi! First shot with advantage. Noblesse. Keep sharpshooter. I did. Yay. Okay, 22 minus 5 is 17 to hit. Yeah, that hits for 16 damage, 10 from sharpshooter, and death. Next shot at normal. Normal. Make sure I take the arrow away. Shoot. 15 to hit is a hit for 21 damage and death. These hobgoblins are dropping like flies. And final hobgoblin freshfoot, or freshfoot hobgoblin. Another nat 1. All right, well, he sees the arrow coming and slides on the grass. Oh, come on, Varin complains. How far did he move at first? 15 feet to get to there. 15 from 55. 40. Back to here. And then to here. I am out in the open, but I'm going to try and hide from my pursuers. Well, not great. Thía, it is now your turn.
Right. I'm gonna come. Am I hidden from the fiend? I think yes.
What was your earlier stealth check?
27, if I remember correctly. Is it 27 or 29?
It was probably 27.
Yeah. Am I still hidden from him?
I am checking. Let's say find you. 27. I'm gonna say yes, and I'm double checking. Yes. You are hidden.
I'm gonna move over here.
So imagine Thía hears all this and is like, what in the world? Crawls around the boulder. Oh my gosh!
I don't like that! This is bad.
You have advantage on the shot.
Oh, sorry. That still had plus on it.
So that should be 22 minus 5, yes?
Yeah, it should be 17.
Thank you. It's got a whirling whip of fire and a blade of fire, and it somehow seems to cross and spin them both and knocks your arrow flying away.
That's very bad.
Now,
I am going to use my bonus action to cast Hex on it as I continue moving.
And you are now concentrating.
Which my current speed is 55. I have 35 feet still available.
I'm going to put a lightning symbol on it for Hex. Anything else for you, Thía? You use your bonus action, so you cannot hide or dash.
Well, I don't need to hide because my shot missed. So my previous stealth check is still in effect.
Okay, yes. However, you still need to break the line of sight.
Is that not broken by that point?
No.
What if I was in this square instead? That would have been within range.
I will accept that. I will accept that. Thank you. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just.
Yeah.
I don't mind that you're trying to hide. I just want you to, actually be able to hide.
Yeah. And I'm going to give him disadvantage on wisdom saves, I think. Wait, hold on. I can't remember if it's saves or checks that he gets disadvantage on.
I think it's checks.
Hex and disadvantage on ability checks. Wait, turn the ability score. Okay, so let's say I don't know, strength. I guess I
make that super size.
I'm not sure what else I'd want to curse, but oh well. I thought it was saving throws.
You hex his strength. Yeah?
Yes.
Excellent. Alright.
Oh.
And
I probably should have made that perception. Oh well. I'm not changing it, I was just realizing.
Alright. And you are still hidden. Well done.
Yeah.
Alright, where is this fellow? Shockingly, there's still someone alive. Oh wait, I think he's the guy pursuing me. It is not. Where is he? Oh, he's the guy who got bit by all the bugs. Gotcha. He's going to stumble back and away from that scary burning fellow. Over to here, and he's going to attack you, Adran. Screaming in Goblin as he does, "What have you brought here?" I'm gonna go with he does not hit you.
Come on, panicked swing.
Pretty much. And this guy's gonna come up, and he's also going to, whoops. There we go. He's going to attack you, Adran. There we go. As he thrusts his spear at you to no avail. You still there, sir? Adran? Action dash. Bonus action dash. It's one hobgoblin left alive. I can only go to here. Yay! Thía, please roll me 4 Delta 4, if you would. I'm pretty sure this is gonna kill him. Assuming I can do and reach him. Yeah, that kills him. Ouch. We are almost at the bottom of the round.
You really should have watched your step on those ones.
Sorry?
Said he really should have watched his step there.
Right. Action to dash, bonus action to dash. To there. Alright, top of the round, and that is where we're going to pause it for the night. Alright, I want to thank you both so much for playing. I apologize for the delays and, well, taking a lot longer on these skill checks than I intended. Oh well. And thank you for coming back to play after a long absence.
Yes. Good to be back.
Hopefully you three will survive. Yep. Hopefully you three will survive the terrifying thing that just dropped in on us.
That placement was rather unfortunate. Not where I was expecting something like that to suddenly pop up.
Aww. Is it unfortunate? Too bad. Aww. Alright. And I'm gonna stop. Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us once more. Please comment below to vote on what monsters you want to see Adran, Thía, and Varin take on next. You can vote for more than one kind at a time. Frost Giant, Githyanki Knight, Green Slaad, Hezrou, Mind Flayer Arcanist, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Thank you for watching, and I hope we'll see you again next week.